Hey PLC, it's Pepper Wolverine over here, Jeff Hobbs. Just checking in with the little update and a way past due allotment video. I was tagged by Togarashi and a couple other people to do this video, and I just haven't had time. It's personal life has taken precedence over making videos, so I haven't done much recently. But trying to catch up on that. So hey, hope all's good. There were like 5 questions on the allotment. The allotment was I made cheat sheets, so I'm gonna have to check that shit out. Sorry. Saturday, mostly alone. So, what's my allotment? My allotment is 5 raised beds. 2 of them true raised beds. In that one of them I inherited when we bought this house 3 years ago. The other one I constructed last summer. Anyone that's followed me has seen that in the corner of the yard. And then there are 3 kind of, for me, half raised beds, only because the height is not as high as you might want a true raised bed. But they are raised beds. They don't have lumber as a border. They have retaining walls around the perimeter because I needed to make them look nice because it's really in my front yard. So where I live, it was kind of a prerequisite for doing that type of raised bed where it was located. Fortunately, I was able to do that. So yeah, there's 5 raised beds. And all of these peppers you can see with the stupid lighting of my dumbass iPhone. It'll get better in a second. Is what will ultimately go, yeah, there we go, you can see some of that, in those 5 beds for this season. Been probably going a little bit too strong. Had so many trades going on this season that I just couldn't say no, and I couldn't stop planting. So there's about 150 2 to 3 month old plants on that table right there on the hockey table. Had to pull them out of the grow room in the basement, which I use my utility space. It's too cold here to do anything in the garage, so I use a utility room and part of the laundry room where my tent is to do all my starts. Wife won't give me any other space, and that's fine. I got plenty of space to do what I need to do. My issue, and I tried to educate others, is that I can't provide fresh air in the grow space. So I move a lot of air, but because it's not fresh air, you deplete certain elements of the air, and it promotes edema. That's the problem. You can compensate for it by certain means, but certain means you can't. So that's the allotment outside. I got the 5 different areas, and I've got all these plants to try and fill them in. And because I'm the Pepper Wolverine, I like to mix things up a little bit. So I got a couple peppers left from my compadre to Puerto Rico, Jesus. So we'll mix in some peppers with the allotment. We have a Peach Eclipse Red Pheno. I think this came from Joseph Knapp, and Jesus grew it out. Looks pretty cool. Number 2, why YouTube? First and foremost, YouTube's a lot more consistent, easier to use than Google+. Google puts a lot more money on YouTube than it does on the video section of G+. And plus, I'll tell you what, when my wife and I have 4 kids, and the 2 younger ones watch, we allow them to watch YouTube for kids. And my son and my daughter both told me I'm cool because I'm a YouTuber. So why YouTube? Because apparently Daddy's cool now because he's a YouTuber. Looks like the third question might be how many years gardening? I started gardening 20 some odd years ago, growing some things that, wannabe hippie youth might want to grow. Did that for a couple of years and then gave it a break. And 12 years ago 13 years ago now, started hot pepper gardening when I met my wife. My wife is from Mexico. Prior to meeting her, jalapeno was super hot. And after meeting her and hanging out with her brother, my brothers-in-law, and my father-in-law, took it from there. So I've been growing hot peppers this will be the 13th season. about the 5th season of taking it really big. As you might have seen in the opening section, there's quite a few peppers this season. So what do I grow? I grow obviously various assortments of hot peppers. This is the second pepper I'll munch down on. This is a big red mama. We'll see. That first one was good. It was sweet. It was hot, but not that hot. But my tolerance is up way high because I'm making lots of pepper Wolverine hot sauce. Maybe I'll share it here soon. So this one was a big red mama. So first and foremost, I grow facial hair because I'm like a human chia pet, so it is what it is. Secondly, I grow peppers. Thirdly, after acquiring a new house 3 years ago, we were able to add some fruit trees to the yard. So we have 2 peach trees, 2 figs. We now have an apple tree. We routinely grow lots of cilantro. So if anyone needs cilantro seeds, I got tons of that. We grow lots of herbs and spices as well for our cooking. Lots of tomatillos, several different types of tomatoes, but mostly tomatoes, peppers. In terms of variety or quantity, I mean, peppers win, but there's things to round it out, so it's just not like crazy pepper guy. But mostly it's crazy pepper guy. Number 5, I guess, my favorite thing for growing. I'm really into the figs that I've got. They call it a Chicago fig, that it's supposed to be a little bit more cold tolerant. Never grown figs before. I like them. Haven't been successful so far, but I got 2 fig plants, and I'm hoping that this year that this will be their true second year. They were 3-year plants when I purchased them. I'm hoping that maybe we can get a harvest this year, and I can use that and incorporate that into some of the hot sauce if possible. I'm not sure if we can do that or not. We'll see. But I'm really looking forward to the figs. I might add another peach tree. And we were thinking about possibly putting down some berries. I have some strawberries. Unfortunately, we have a Siberian Husky puppy. She's 10 months old. She's kind of wreaking havoc everywhere. So anything I want to grow in the backyard, which is the fenced area, which have the 2 true raised beds, I'm going to have to think about how I do that. I want her to have her space, but I need to fence that off for myself. And before I cut this video off, we have something, I don't know, PFCR, also from Jesus. It's something Fat Phillips, something red, I don't know. It's Christopher Phillips collection pepper. We'll see. This one's kind of soft. It's almost over. Well, whatever. So, pepper Wolverine style. Who else does their allotment video and chows down on 3 like semi-hot, super hot peppers? Nobody. That's because I'm the pepper Wolverine, motherfucker. Excuse my language. I just felt it. I didn't eat those seeds because I'm really sorry. I'm going to try and edit that out. That was bad. I'm sorry. Well, it's a good thing my kids aren't around me. That one's actually pretty hot. The other 2 were so-so. So, sorry it took me, the better part of 6 weeks to do my allotment video. You can see between family of 4 kids and as many pepper starts as I've done this year, it's kept me quite busy. The big smart pots, those are overwintered ones. And real quick, I might as well just, so I don't have to do another video, we'll walk over and show something else that's pretty cool. So those of you that are true veterans and will stick it out, that's one of my air gardens. Those are specialty plants right there. That's why they're all in big cups. You can see like a Crimson Scotch bonnet, Frankenstein bubblegum, an Ed Curry Reaper that was given to me by seed via Aaron Hernandez. Another one. I mean, you can tell that I'm pretty happy about those. Apocalypse Scorpion. So there's some good stuff in there. And then here's the cat's meow. Cat's meow over here. Let's see if we can Yeah, that light sucks. So, all Kangs crosses in my tent. Got a bunch of them. And then, lastly but not least, the other 40 plants or so. So you can see I'm pretty aggressive, so hope you guys tune in, like the video. I'll post it here shortly. Thanks Togarashi, and I'll remember who else tagged me. So PLC Unite allotment video rocks. Thank you. Have a good weekend, guys.